the Shunammite woman said that, I perceive that this is a man of God. Elisha was, I'll come back to Ruth. Elisha was interacting with the woman. The woman called him to eat bread every time he passed by. So there was something she saw that made her to call Elisha to eat bread. She was a wealthy woman. Then, after some time, she told the husband, I perceive that this is a man of God. Perception is an intangible sensation, reality, conception. You can't hold perception. Say, I can perceive, I can feel, I can smell. Intuition is part of the eyes I told you about. So she perceived that this is a man of God. Therefore, she elevated the relationship from that of eat bread and go to the one of investing and building a house on top of her house. Roofs were flat in those days in the Middle East. Building a room on top of her house and furnished it and put a lamp so that when he comes, he could stay. That is an elevation in the level of relationship. So perception. You must create this eye a good impression that people who are at a higher pedestal than you can feel comfortable lifting you up to their level. A king was a friend with a prince, and a prince was a friend with a servant, very close servant, and they were very friendly. Then got to a point, the servant asked the prince, why is it that when I go to in the palace, we relate closely, in the field we relate closely, but when we go to visit fellow kings, you treat me like a servant? The prince said that, my problem is if I take you to go and sit with kings, you will still behave like a servant. And so I am afraid of taking you to the company of kings.